All and welcome Mr. Barry Peatling to the Barry Peatling Sport Show.
And welcome to you, Colin Sutcliffe, and all my viewers around the world and interstate. It's a nice sunny day. Yeah, that's
Bit of light on the subject.
Bit of light on the subject. Yeah, it's a nice day in Chelsea.
Very pleasant.
But cold nights.
It's going to apparently turn too. So tomorrow and
it's going to rain tonight, isn't it?
Rain tonight. Yeah. Well, before we get into the big game, your Richmond game, let's talk about days gone by. Headline: Peatling, Morgan, Star and Rupp
win. That was a long time ago, Colin, in the 60s. We played Dimville up in Dimville, and I sort of kicked a lazy 7 goals straight, Colin. And Morgan kicked 6 goals straight in that game.
There we have it there, all the details. 7 goals only, 3 votes.
3 votes.
Best and fairest on the ground. Well done.
Very good headline. Show those viewers.
They got no answer.
That is a very good headline. Another one of my very good headlines I've accumulated over the years. Quite proud of that.
Dem Buller had no answer.
Nah, we're just too good.
A bit like Carlton, really, on the weekend. What did you think of the Richmond win?
I wouldn't think too much about Carlton, because Richmond played alright, but Carlton, they'll finish in the bottom 3, mate.
Not too flash.
No. And Mick Malthouse is seeing in the paper today. He said we should never lose a game.
It's hard to see where we're going to lose. Yeah, I saw that.
How can anybody say that before the season started?
It's hard to see. Well, I tell you, Mick Malthouse, you can see it round 1 against Richmond.
Mick, I think you're on your second and third last legs, I reckon.
He might be lucky to break the record.
Yeah. Jock McHale.
Yeah. Well, maybe that would be a swan song.
Well, who they play next week? Oh, you wouldn't know who they play next week. But if they get beaten next week, I reckon somebody will be just sort of ready to sort of step in, take over during the season.
Jungle drums.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, what a stupid statement. We should never be beaten.
It's hard to see where you can be beaten.
Right,
yeah, it's hard to see where you're going to be beaten. That's what he said, but that's a bit embarrassing when you get beaten first up. They looked like they had the first half.
They went all right in the first quarter. After that was the end of the game. Richmond just...
They got no.
Some of the players they got there for Carlton, I never heard of them, and they're not much good at all.
They got no big men.
And they've lost weight. He was one of their key guns down the forward line.
Weight, yeah.
Jared Weight.
They've lost weight.
Well, they have lost weight, yeah. That's a bit of a pelt when you don't know it. No, it was after half time they just done what they liked. Good to see Rewalt in form early in the season. Last year it took them a few games to get going. And of course, my little mate Sammy Lloyd, I'll mention something about him later, but he's one of the best goal sneaks in the competition.
Yep. Let's talk about some new players, Barry, who stood up.
Yeah, this Camden McIntosh, number 33. Look out for him. He walked in that team on Friday night. It looked as though he'd been playing for 10 years. I just said to myself, he must have been here before, but it's his first game. Number 33. Keep your eye on number 33.
He's been around for a while.
22 he is, I think.
But he'd been injured.
Takes a big mark.
Injury prone.
But he's just about nearly got the 3 votes, I'd say.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
And Taylor Hunt, the ex-Geelong player, I don't know how to let him go. He can play.
Yeah, there was another guy that you had too that played well. He was a recruit for
From where?
Taylor Hunt and another first in.
Was he?
Yeah, I'll have to have a look at the team in a minute. But Taylor Hunt, boy, that was a good pickup.
Tough as nails. Him and sort of Morris and all those fellas, they've got a very good, fierce backline. Hard at it. Of course, Sammy Lloyd, my man, come from Mount Eliza last year, the Tigers last year. He's one of the best goal kickers in the small goal kickers in the competition. Kicked 3 beautiful goals there on the weekend. One on the angle, tough, 10 mark. And
so, were you going to give votes for that game? If you were to say, like, who would get 1 vote, you reckon? Who was the third best player?
I reckon Merrick would be up there in the first 5. Sammy Lloyd would be up there. Rewalt would be up there. But I probably think that I would have given to Camden 3 votes too, because he was just 4 quarters of very good football. He can take a big mark too. He's a big boy.
Yeah, very good guy. Any other comments about that game?
But it was good to see Rewalt in touch early in the season. The last 2 or 3 years he takes his time to kick goals.
Yeah.
And he's taken some big marks, and look, it's a good sign for Tiger supporters out there. Should be very happy with that win, I reckon.
I think so very much. Well, and so Brandon Ellis as well.
Brandon Ellis, he's good straight ahead player, a bit like Morris. They're straight ahead. They don't deviate. They go straight ahead. Brandon Ellison, they're both like halfback flankers, and of course, Dean Miles.
Yeah, he's good too. He's a new player, but excellent.
Second season, he's getting better every week he plays. He gets better. And I forgot to mention Alex Rance, an All-Australian fullback last year. He comes on, gets up the middle of the ground, he folds them up, and
he's a good backman. Yeah.
He is, and he's one of your mum, isn't he?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Jehovah's Witness. He's a Jehovah's Witness. That's right. He's what have you met him? Talk to him?
No, I haven't met him. No.
Doesn't he come to your meetings?
No, I think he lives in the city or something.
Does he? He's a very good. 3 years ago I really had him out the side.
Yeah, but he's solid now, isn't he?
He used to make too many mistakes and delivering the ball to the wrong people.
Yeah.
But now he's just a class act.
Now who you got next week, Barry?
Western Bulldogs at the MCG again. We've got a pretty easy run the first 6 games.
Saturday game.
Saturday, is it?
Yeah, it's a Saturday game, which would be good. You'll be able to watch that. And then you're playing...
Be a delayed telecast.
Playing on the Saturday night again against Brisbane Lions, which is a good start.
The week after.
Week after, up there though.
Oh, we go right up Brisbane.
Yeah.
But I won't be... Chelsea's playing on Sunday this week, so I'll be able to watch the Tigers on Saturday afternoon.
Got to watch the whole thing. Now, let's talk about Chelsea, as you mentioned it.
Well, look, they're going right down there. This fella's got them. He's got them just humming along.
Yep.
They're all behind him. I mean, last year
Brent Guerrero.
Brent Guerrero. They call him. What do they call him? Goo. They call him Goo. That's his nickname. Goo. He must have had that at Hawthorn.
Maybe.
That's not a very good nickname. It's a Goo.
Oh well, nickname's his nickname.
But anyway, he's got them all firing, and they're all behind him, and which is a good start for all the players to be behind your coach. Like last year, the other fellow, he was.
Well, these sort of star players attract other people, don't they?
Well, he's a classy footballer too, Colin. He'll kill them in this competition. You watch, he'll smash them all. And he's one of the best. It was one of the best kicks in the AFL when he was playing in the AFL. Left foot, 70 metres every time.
So when and where is Chelsea playing next weekend?
We're playing down. We're playing up at Chelsea Football Ground.
Chelsea.
Playing EDS
on Sunday.
The only team not the only team, but they've been playing this first game the last probably since I've been following every Sunday, which I don't know why they do it. Sunday's an ordinary day to play football, but we are playing them down at home on 2:15 on Saturday afternoon. And Eda Vale has lost a lot of players.
Sunday afternoon.
What did I say?
Saturday.
Sunday afternoon, 2:15.
Should run through them. Easy win?
No, well I don't know.
It's hard to tell first round, isn't it?
I know they lost a few. Snake was telling me, he's been watching my videos and he's been on the Facebook of it. He saying that EDS has lost a few, but they've gained a few. And they've got this big ruckman from just coming out the AFL. I'm trying to think of his name. Not that Collingwood fella. Jolly. Is it Jolly?
No, he's got head injuries, isn't he?
Jolly.
No, he's not. He's gone.
Finished, is he?
Yeah.
But anyway, they've lost some of their big stars, and I think we should beat them anyway.
Yeah.
Chelsea should be. They'll finish in the fourth for sure.
So you reckon there'll be top 4 candidate playing finals this year, without a doubt?
Without any shadow of doubt, because they've picked up 6 players they didn't have last year. Ryan Stewart's back firing up. They've got Big Bennett. We've got Nizer who's killing them. Look, they're.
Yep, all you little brigade and your big boys.
We haven't lost any players. We haven't lost. Toddy Gardner's been killing them, and Daniel Arsman and Travis Graham. They're all fit. We got a couple of big fellas, and they will be right. Chelsea supporters, get down there and follow Chelsea.
Big change since I get back to the glory days.
Well,
maybe 10 years ago.
It was a 206 to our last premiership. The last time we were in the finals was probably 208.
Oh, you were in the finals about 3 or 4 years ago, weren't you? Haven't been going so well. When you're having fun.
Might have been 4 or 5 years ago, I reckon.
Yeah.
We finished the last year before too. Which is, I don't think Chelsea ever finished last before.
2 pretty average years, maybe 3 average years. So then, we'll look forward to that, all the football next week.
Yeah.
Any Cheerios, Barry?
Yeah, we got some Cheerios. PH and Sandy and Carlos How's it going up there, PH? All right. Apparently, they have a monsoon up there, or
every second week.
Do they? Second week?
Yeah, it's like blackouts in the Philippines.
Is it? Yeah, well, it's that was pretty good now, PH. And how's Jerry going? Is he still looking after you? Jerry's a very good friend of PH up there, and he.
There's Jerry Attrick.
Not Jerry Attrick, no. Yeah, it does rhyme.
And the
Jerry.
pacemakers.
Jerry and the pacemakers. Yeah. So how's it going, Jerry? Everything all right?
Good.
Going right down there. I'm back to about 99%, my body.
Wow, it's kicking it up, the gear.
I just actually done a small dose of the weights today.
Wow.
So
it's back on the weights again.
Well, I do miss being on them weights. Just keep yourself toned up. Well, not just the muscle, but just keep yourself toned up. But it's been 3 months.
Leading into football season.
3 months, Colin, this thing I've had taken to get over. But,
back on the bike.
So I think I'm back to about 99%.
What about any Filipino Cheerios?
Yeah, Annie and Carla, and they're having they had 8 days holidays last week for Easter.
Wow,
they have
8 holidays.
Eight holidays.
Wow.
They go to church every day, and the school, Carla's school, all the schools in the Philippines. Would you believe this? They have 3 months off. All the schools,
holidays.
High schools, all the primary schools have 3 months off.
Wow.
Really, used to get 4 weeks off. When I was at Wishside, go to their school.
Yeah.
3 months off.
Except you have to learn how to speak Filipino.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I kept saying that. Said Annie, how come it's 3 months? That's the way the
cookie crumbles.
The government works.
That's the way it all works.
So she's going to have a nice little holiday, Carla. And of course, Charlie, how's it going? Was he known that last week? What was his second name? Charlie, was it?
Charles Withington III.
No, Charlie. He knows who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I hope you've been looking them videos, Charlie.
Oh yeah, Pickering or someone like that.
Charlie Pickering, was it?
Oh, I remember he's made a few
Sorry
comments.
about that mix up your name, Charlie, but
yeah,
you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But hope you enjoy these videos, mate, and well done. But that's just about all we got for today, Colin Supto.
And that's goodbye from me.
And goodbye from me. Bye bye.